What's up guys, Popmaster here, and today I'm going to be showing off all of my Funko Pop Pez. So let's get started. Okay, so I don't have too many Pop Pez or anything like that. It just, I do like the look of them, but it's kind of one of those things where, they're fairly expensive, $6, $7 in most stores, and most of the time I'd rather, put that money towards a Pop than buy Pez, if you guys know what I'm saying, and also they take up quite a bit of room, but I do have a few of them, and I really want to show you guys all the ones that I have in today's video, so let's just do that right now. First thing I'll start with is these were like a 3-pack that came out on the Funko Shop along with a t-shirt. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, you'll know what these are. So these three are the Firefighter, the Policeman, and the Pez Boy. Now with the Pez Boy, they also have a 100-piece version of this guy, and I'm not sure if this is it, or I don't think this is it, but there's one that Brian Mariotti, the CEO of Funko, gives away every once in a while, so that's a pretty cool one with this guy. And this is just, like a regular Pez Boy with it's kind of like a pet. He's one of the Pez mascots. And I do have a companion to this guy that'll be coming up later in the video. But yeah, basically has, brown hair, blue hat, and just basic kind of like a generic boy, I guess if you could think of one, I guess you could say. But yeah, so here is Pez Boy. And what's funny about these three is that there's no actual pops of these yet. They only have the Pez. So, I don't know, I just wanted to point that out. There's also the Policeman. And this is just also kind of generic Policeman. He looks pretty similar to the Pez Boy, except that he has a police hat with a little badge right there. Also, his ears are a little bit wider or something. I've noticed that as well. And then next up, we have the Firefighter. And yeah, I will also like how all these stems on the Pez, which is this part here, match the hat, match the rest of the head basically. So here's the fireman, and what I really like about this one is that even though the rest of the head looks the same, they added a mustache onto him, and also the fire hat looks really good, like an actual fire hat. There's a little kind of number 1 there, like you'd see on a fire station, and there's a side of it there, and then it kind of cuts off at the back there because you have to tilt the dispenser back, and if it was filled in right here, then you wouldn't be able to do that. And then next up, I have random ones. The first one I have is Snaggletooth, and this is a really cool one from the Star Wars line, one of the only Star Wars Pez I have at the moment. And he is, if you guys don't know, he is from A New Hope, from the Cantina scene. There's a bunch of this guy, kind of a couple of him wandering around, I believe. I don't know if this is, I don't know if Snaggletooth is a name of the character or it's a species. I mean, I should know that. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd, but I don't. But anyway, here's Snaggletooth. He has some basic kind of black hair right there, and as well as his signature tooth, which is why they call him Snaggletooth, because it has a little tooth right there. Also, the nose on this guy looks great as well. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually had a version of this as a pop in the Smuggler's Bounty box. It was like a chase thing where they had like a red and a blue one. So that's pretty cool. And next one I got was Yogi Bear. And I don't know if I got this and unboxed this in a video, but I ordered a chase package from Hot Topic, a couple other pops in there that had chase possibilities, and also some Pez that did. The chase with this guy it's a red design with a red stem and a red hat versus the green one that the basic one has. Unfortunately, I didn't get a single chase in that box, but it's all good. Yeah, here's Yogi Bear, and this is a really cool one. I haven't seen too many episodes of the animated show, but I really loved the movie that came out around 2010, and that just really made me love the character. And I didn't even know there was an animated show. I just thought that was a one-off movie that some guy came up with, but no, it was actually based off a TV show, which I thought was pretty cool. But I do like, oh crap, sorry, I do like the movie as well. So here he has his signature kind of green hat right there, and yeah, so that's Yogi. And then I have 2 more that I ordered fairly recently, I would say. And these are the 2 Pez Girls. And this is what I mentioned as terms of the sort of counterpart to the Pez Boy, obviously the Pez Girl. And like the Pez Boy, there's also a limited version of this one, of the Pez Girl. I don't remember I think it's a pink one or something, or pink. I know it's a pink. I don't know. I think it's like a pink stem or pink hair or something. I don't remember, but it's actually exclusive to the Pez Visitor Center, limited to 180 pieces, I believe. So I don't know if they release those all in one day or they release, one every couple weeks or something like that. But yeah, they do have a Pez Pop Pez girl at the actual Pez place, and that's a pretty limited number, pretty expensive online, I would say. And, these two came out in the Funko Shop a while ago, and each is limited to 2,000 pieces. And since they're, the Pez Girls kind of generic mascots and the piece count, I had to get these. And I know you guys will probably give me some press for this, but I'm a huge sucker for limited piece number stuff, even if I'm not 100% a fan of it. But I actually wanted these, so it doesn't matter about this, but there's something about that 2,000 piece sticker that just makes you want to have this a lot more than just, the limited edition Funko Shop sticker. So this one is because it's a limited number, I don't want to take these ones out of the box. So yeah, this is the blue one. It has a blue stem and a blue hat, and then the Pez Girl has brown hair. And just a comparison, here, this is probably the one looks most like the Pez Boy, so here's the two of them right there. Let's do that. Oh, sorry, it's a little hard to see, but yeah, they look fairly similar. And there's also one, it's the blonde Pez Girl, basically, so it's like blonde and brunette, And also the box design matches the hair color. As you can see, this is a blonde Pez Girl, and the box is different shades of yellow to correspond with that. While this one is mostly blue and has a blue box. So I really like how Funko did that to kind of distinguish the two of these, even though they're the same kind of pop, basically. Yeah, so that is all my Pop Pez, and I believe I have a couple more floating around somewhere, but I wasn't able to find them for this video. In total, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think about 8 or 9 Pez, maybe 10. Yeah. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Pop Master, me showing off all my Funko Pop Pez that I have in my collection. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.